Would you, out in the hall, would you please come back into the room for a little bit? We got a few announcements we'd like to make and some things to share with you. And I promise you I won't eat any more of your food. Come on in. Hey. The water is fine.
Oh, it's gone.
Come on in if you're still out there, please. Everybody in?
We get everybody in.
Everybody in. Great. Thanks. Once again, for those of you who don't remember me from high school, I was the tallest man in the class. No, seriously, I look back upon those years as being some of the best 4 years of my life. Met some of the greatest people of Lawrence, and good old LA is right. And I think, you know, we shared a lot of good memories, and it's hard to come back to this and think of those days in those same times, but we've all grown older, wiser, and some of you have grown taller. That I did not do either. But I want to thank you all for coming, because for many of you, I'm sure, it's been difficult to get here. For me, it wasn't that hard. I wanted to be here. And again, thank you for being here. We're going to, like I said, share some things with you. I want to take a moment to thank Brenda Silver, was her name. Brenda spent, I don't know how much time doing everything that she has done to put this together. The venue, I want to thank Priscilla Andrews for doing, putting this together at this venue. I know we had some difficulties with food, but I apologize for eating it all. But they found more. So thanks again, Priscilla and Brenda and Debbie. I should put this right here. Debbie Mandel. You all did a fantastic job again. And I know that I was a bit of a pain in the ass to some of you all to try to get you to come to this thing, because I know that some of you have lied about your age for a long time. And then you had to tell your husband or wife or significant other you were actually older. And you were going to a 50th high school reunion. But you made it, and you're here, and we still have a lot of time left to share a lot of great time, memories. And we will vote for the handsomest man in our class, and that's no longer Paul McCalligan, by the way.
I think so.
He might go for a second, but his day is over. And Jimmy Hurley still remembers how to dribble a ball. Because I showed a picture, and he shared it with his grandkids, and they laughed like hell. But we all have those memories, and from the Facebook, I think there is a Facebook around for us to, if you're interested, to take a look at. But yeah, take a few moments and take a look at them. I'd like to now introduce, as you know, Brenda Silver. She's got some messages for you. Thanks again.
Thank you, Jimmy. First of all, the mayor of the city of Lawrence, Dan Rivera, could not be here today because he's probably at one of many other functions. But he did send a certificate of recognition presented to LHS class of 1968 in celebration and recognition of the 50th year reunion of the Lawrence High School class of 1968. Their exemplary dedication and leadership embodies the positive spirit that continues to cultivate and inspire our community. Thank you for making Lawrence better. And it's signed by Dan Rivera and has today's date on it. And I was kind of appreciative that he did it for us because, you know, Bob came from Lawrence. He's a Lawrence kid, grew up in the projects, went to Lawrence High School also. So he, when I told him it was the 50th, he did this for us. The other thing that I have been attending for the last 5 or 6 years is the Lawrence High Alumni Banquet. It's held usually the 3rd or 4th Thursday in May, and they give out scholarships. And if you are a member of the Alumni Association, you will get the Lancer Alumni News. And it shows all the scholarships that are given every year to the senior class. I have been fortunate for the last 2 years to have been able to vote on who gets the scholarships, reading the scholarships, who can, the need for for them is really great in Lawrence. So if you have not become a member of the Lawrence Alumni Association, I have forms to fill out. It's $10 to join. And if you want to do an additional, with a scholarship donation, it will go to someone, and it will be presented from the class of 1968. Last year, I know we had enough money, and they called us up to give one student a scholarship. I believe it was for $500. So anything that we can give, it would be great. Let's see, what else? Okay, and the other thing is, a lot of you have taken, Principal Mike Fiato from the Lawrence High School. I was at a city council meeting with him, and we were talking about, reunions, and he donated a lot of the stuff, if anyone wants to take any, to the class of 1968. So it's there for the taking. And now I think it's Debbie.